Hello and welcome back to Stop and Go F1 for this very special video, as today is the 1 year anniversary of Stop and Go F1. Now, it wouldn't be until January 31st that the first video would go up, reviewing the Haas livery launch, but it was January 15th, 2023 that the channel itself was created. So here we are, 1,400 subscribers later and 300,000 views. So firstly, thank you very much to everyone who has watched and commented and liked and subscribed and all that kind of stuff. It's been really good making this channel and doing it over the past season, and I've made some stuff which I'm really happy with, and of course we carry on into next season, and that's what this video is mostly about, looking towards next season. I did put out a community post the other day, but I just want to restate it here. If there's anything you want to see on the channel, leave a comment. Any way you think the channel can improve, leave a comment. I read all the comments, even the ones that are nasty, and the ones that are nasty then stick in my head for months at a time. But you know, if you think you have an idea that could help improve the channel, let me know what it is in the comments, and I'll try and implement it in the best way I can. But looking forward, we're coming up to what honestly is my favourite part of the season, which is livery launch testing season. It might be a bit nerdy, but sometimes I do prefer that to the actual races, especially testing, where you can just sit for 8 hours a day and just watch cars go round and round in circles. And the reason it's my favourite time of the year is because you can make any take you want. You can do uttermost rampant speculation, and you never know, you might just be right. You can come out and say Haas are going to win the world title, and you know what, you're probably wrong, but no one can say for certain you're 100% wrong. There could be a little bit of something, and that is wonderful. Now, I know we gained a lot of subscribers over the weekend from the Autosport stuff, mostly the Gunther Steiner interview, but also people watching the weekly news roundup video, and also the my prediction for the grid in 2025. A lot of views on that as well. So welcome all the new people who have joined the channel, and welcome to everyone who's been here along the way. Now, I'm sure for the majority of you, you haven't been here since day one, and I won't judge you for that. But what I have done is I've made a playlist of my top 5 videos from the last year. So, yes, I went through all the videos I made. By the way, I made a lot of them. I made 268 videos in the last year, mostly covering reactions to races and news and stuff. But there is some other videos I've made as well. So I'll leave a link in the description. It's my best videos, my 5 best videos of the year. There's the Tom Price documentary, which I think is the best video I've ever made. So that's in there. There is the video One Huge Mistake That Led to the Downfall of Williams. Now that one is actually quite an old one. That one came out in the start of April last year, and that was one of my first kind of ones I made of reflecting back on something from a few decades ago now, and kind of analysing it like that. I really enjoyed that one. The Trial of Nick De Vries, looking into Nick De Vries' F1 career and who's responsible for that kind of collapsing. That's in there. What happened the first time F1 went to Las Vegas? That's in there as well. That one's really fun. There's a lot of old footage in that as well. So if you're into old F1 footage, that one's really good. And the final one is the incredible story behind Michael Schumacher's debut, which, if you don't know the full story, that one's well worth a look as well. So I'll leave a link in the description, my top 5 videos from the past year. So there you go. That's last year. Moving forwards and this year, just thought I'd just lay out how the schedule of the channel works, because I know there's a lot of people who are joining who might not know, or people who are here for a while might not know. So, in non-race weekends, on a Friday, there is a proper, fully edited video on some aspect of Formula 1, whichever one is on my mind at the given moment. So, for example, this Friday, there's a fully edited video coming out on the career so far of Ollie Bearman and why I think he's the next big thing. That's coming out on Friday. Then, on Saturday, there is the weekly news roundup. So, you know, sometimes there is no news, so there isn't one. But most of the time, there is the weekly news roundup, go through all the stories of the week that have garnered my interest in a kind of video like this, which is unedited, just me sat here talking to you. Then, on the race weekends, we do it a little bit differently because we have the race preview videos, which honestly I think are my favourite videos to make. So on a normal race weekend, they'll be coming out on a Friday. On a sprint race weekend, they come out on a Thursday. But basically what that is we talk about the news of the week, but then also have a look at the practice sessions and kind of analyse that a little bit. We have Special Helmet Street, which is where we look at who's bringing any special helmets to the races. And I think that going into the next season, I might make some kind of special helmet championship so we can crown a champion of Special Helmet Street properly. Because we did have in the awards video the king of Special Helmet Street, which was Valtteri Bottas for last year. But going forward to next year, I think we might do it a little bit more properly. Give out points for designs I really like. We also have Upgrade Corner, when we look at all the upgrades that all the teams are bringing, see what could be going on there. And then we just have our predictions as well. I'll make 2 predictions for every race weekend. Like I said, the preview videos are some of my favourite videos I do because, once again, rampant speculation, but it's a lot of fun. Then going into just the rest of the F1 weekend, we have the reaction videos for qualifying and the race, and also sprint shootout or sprint races if they are happening there. We will also be covering Formula 3 and Formula 2 like we did last year, but also we're going to be covering F1 Academy this year, which I'm very excited about. It may take a while for me to get into it because I don't really know any of the people who are going to be in it. I know some of their names, but I don't know them as drivers. So in the first few videos, I might be saying something that is completely wrong, but you'll have to stick with me for there. The videos for F2, F3, and F1 Academy will come out on a Sunday, about within an hour of their final race happening, and it will cover everything that happened that weekend. So a qualifying sprint race, feature race will all be covered within one video on the Sunday for F2, F3 and F1 Academy. Then on the Monday we have the driver ratings, where we look at the F1 drivers and give them all a score between 1 and 10 on how their weekend went. So there you go. That is the schedule we had for last year and the schedule we're going to have going forward. Like I said, if you think you have an idea of how we can improve the channel, let me know in the comments. And there is the playlist as well of my 5 favourite videos of the year. So we're coming up to testing and livery launches. I think it's just McLaren, AlphaTauri and Haas now who haven't announced where their livery launch is going to be. I'll be doing videos for each of them, unless there's 2 on one day, which I think there already is. I think Williams and Stake F1 Team Kick Sauber, I think they're both on the same day, so I'll make a bigger video covering both of them. But yeah, I'll be covering all that as it happens. For testing, I'll have the testing roundup videos, which honestly are some of my favourite videos of the year, like I said before. So much to come within the next year of this channel, which is pretty incredible that we've been going for a year already. And yeah, I'm running out of things to say, but I hope you have enjoyed the content that's gone out on the channel over the last year. We've got so much more coming for you over the next year, and I think this season's going to be really fun. Not just F1, but F2 and F3 and Formula 1 Academy. I think we're gearing up to have a really fun year. It might not be the most competitive in F1, but there's going to be a lot to discuss about, especially things that I'm really interested in, such as like the behind-the-scenes driver moves and rumours. That always excites me a little bit, and I think we're going to have a lot of that this year. So there's loads to come, so make sure you subscribe for all of that. Until next time, though, have a good one. I'll see you later. Goodbye.